Hi everyone, I would like to present to you the innovation program for my team. Our topic is environmental hazards and risk assessment, and then we would like to implement technology tools to lessen environmental hazards on the brand operation by mapping risks as well as saving lives. So I will quickly take you through the team members behind the initiative. We have Mr. Yusuf Chizonga, who is the local government leader in Malawi. We have Noah Bandam, myself, Hastings Hatton, Mavis Nyirenda, Hassan Arison, as well as Maclean Kumwenda. Okay, so we had conducted chain network meetings where we met experts and relevant stakeholders that were identified to be crucial team in our project. So this is the collective understanding of the problem that we are addressing. Basically, there are human settlements located in high-risk areas that are vulnerable to environmental hazards, including flooding, landslides, as well as a lack of proper waste management system. It has been noted that over 30% of the population of Ndwande Township lives in high-hazard areas. And then annually, during the rain season in Malawi, there are always reported occurrences of flooding events. This is the study area where we would like to implement the initiative. From the map of Africa, that's the Malawi country, and then Blantyre city extent. So basically the main map theme, that's the study area boundary, and the study area boundary has a total surface area of about 14 square kilometers with a population of over 70,000 people. So these are the file footages of the latest flooding event that had been experienced in Ndwande Township along Nasoro River in the study area. So I will share with you so that you can have a view of how the scene had looked like. So this other video, this is where the Nasoro River crosses Dilandeling main road. So you can see that businessmen, also referred to as vendors, they have been severely affected by the flooding event. So this is the flood damage. The scene had looked like this upon the flooding event. So you can note that there are a lot of underlying factors that could have contributed to this devastating scene. So we'd like to map all those underlying factors and provide feasible mitigation measures on how to minimize the impacts of such devastating events. This picture, one of our team members, one of our design team members had to interview the local communities representatives about poor waste disposal in the area. And also these are the ongoing, this is the picture showing some ongoing settlements in hill areas that are exposed to landslide disaster. Okay, so after consultation with the chain network team as well as consultation with experts, this is the desired system state. Our initiative is, our topic is environmental hazards and risk assessment, and then we are going to deal with floods, landslides, as well as a poor waste management system. So with the available resources that will be provided with, we would like to bring together all these organizations and institutions to work collaboratively as we'll be addressing the challenge. So we have identified that the government, village outreach, academic institution, in particular African Drone and Data Academy, ADDA, the local community, UNICEF, as well as Department of Disaster Management Affairs. These are the institutions that we had identified to be crucial, to be so relevant in addressing the challenge. So with collaboration of these institutions, we hope that we're going to bring the best results so that we address the challenges that the local communities are facing. Now, this is the main objective of our initiative. We would like to conduct environmental hazards assessment using GIS and remote sensing technology to map the anticipated impacts of floods, landslides, as well as poor waste disposal flow in the study area. Now, these are the specific objectives or the main actions that will be conducted. In the first place, we are to have awareness campaigns, despite the fact that we had some preliminary interviews with the local communities and other relevant stakeholders. Before implementing the project, we are going to conduct some awareness campaigns with the local community leaders as well as other relevant stakeholders as we will be implementing the project. And secondly, we are going to have a field data collection where we are going to collect GIS data, in particular using drones as well as satellite imagery data. And also we are going to use handheld GPS devices to collect some relevant data as we be doing the project. And then we are to have a geospatial data analysis, where from the analysis and the cartographic outputs that we're going to have, we are to have a decision making, that is coming up with feasible mitigation measures on how to minimize the anticipated impacts of the hazards and risks that are being discussed. And lastly, we're going to disseminate the results to relevant stakeholders so that we aid for action plans so that we minimize the anticipated impacts of the floods, landslides, as well as poor waste disposal flow in the study area. So we are to disseminate the overall results of the initiative and then suggest possible mitigation measures that ought to be implemented, and we are to facilitate in such that we minimize the anticipated impacts of the hazards that have been experienced in the study area. Thank you very much for watching. That's all from my team. Thank you.